Okay, so I recently got a question to review somebody's portfolio, and I wanted to share an insight that I recommended to that person. They had a really great portfolio. I hope they don't mind that I'm sharing this. I won't mention names, but they had a really great portfolio, very nice detailed case studies, which that's one of the things that's super important, I think, is to describe your role, the project, the successes, the failures, the learnings, describe the problem statement that you're actually doing, and build this for all of your case study, all of your portfolio. Like, don't just share visual design, don't just share information architecture, don't just share wireframes. Tell a story about the work that you were doing. And in a lot of cases, tell a bad story, something that you might particularly had learned something from, because that shows some sort of growth, and it also shows, how you work, how you analyze problems and solve them. But this particular person shared really great case studies and all of those really wonderful, juicy things. But what they were lacking was their own personality in the sharing of those stories. And so I happened to, work with this person and know their personality. It was something that's fun and funny, but I also know that they're very caring about the problems they're solving, and they care about the users and making sure they're designing something, and they actually defend the right design. And there was none of that in the portfolio. It was so obvious and significant to me. I felt like you need to share more about your personality, more about who you are, more about how you think about things. And it's so important to intersperse that in your portfolio, and not just put, packaged case studies that you've done. We can assess that you've done the work, right? But I want to know how you think about stuff, how you solve problems, because to me, especially as somebody that's a user experience person, a user advocate, I am thinking about who you are as a person, how you think, how you problem solve, what you learn. And I always, when I'm presenting something about myself, talk about the case studies that are bad, because those are the ones that I most learned something from. Those are the ones that I remember something. Those are the ones that I take a learning to another project. But I felt, though, it was important for me to share with you guys that you should tell your story in your case studies. You should talk about who you are. You should talk about how you think. You should share your personality, your sense of humor, your, sarcasm, whatever. Those are things that are authentically you. And that's what people will want to see. I know when I'm looking for people and I'm looking to engage with them, that's what hooks me. Those are the things that I think about. I mean, we all could have our own experiences about different things, but what are the things that make you you? What are the things that you carry from day to day? Those are the things that I want to hear about, and those are the things that I want to know. And those are the things that I would remember. And so I think it's really important for you to own your experience, whether it's good or bad. Tell that story, tell the good and the bad things and what you learned from them.